Young and restless Connor hurts himself over Chelsea/Adam cheating reveal. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up before the video starts. A recent unexpected development on Young and Restless left viewers with a sense of doom, despite the fact that it was supposed to be happy news. In this case, even the characters involved could see the writing on the wall, though they're somewhat powerless to stop what could become a devastating twist in the story of one already troubled Newman family member. Confused? Let us explain. Adam and Chelsea, although wrestling with their consciences over their drunken one-night stand, were elated to hear that Connor would be allowed to return home to Genoa City and continue his therapy on an outpatient basis. The beleaguered boy would be installed back in his own bedroom and reunited with his most loved possessions to heal back in the bosom of his family. That family, of course, is the Newman clan, and there's rarely if ever a time when there isn't drama of some kind afoot. Unfortunately for Connor, the current disaster brewing involves the two people he'll be relying on most to provide stability: his parents. As mentioned, Adam and Chelsea indulged in a little bit of drunken love in the afternoon for old time's sake after holing up in a Baltimore hotel, whilst reeling from the news that Connor had tried to harm himself again. Getting deeper into it, Chatham were blaming themselves for the setback because they had just had a wonderful visit with their son, for which his OCD proceeded to punish him for. Despondent, Adam and Chelsea turned to each other in a very inappropriate way and instantly regretted it. But instead of coming clean to their significant others, as is wont to happen on soaps, they decided to make matters 1,000 times worse. After making a pact to keep their secret from Sally and Billy, they went on to cover up and lie at every turn, even as their guilt threatened to eat them alive. Sensing something off with Chelsea since her return from Baltimore, Billy has kept digging as to what is going on with her, and after recruiting Sally into his quest, forced a confrontation right before Adam and Chelsea were about to leave to pick up Connor and bring him home. Chelsea became suspiciously defensive. Adam doubled down on his cover story lie. And in the end, the fashion designer slipped up by blurting to Billy that she wanted to move past the guilt and mistakes. En route to the airport, Chelsea warned Adam that Billy will never let it go. And indeed, he was back at the coffee shop telling Sally he was more convinced than ever that he was right about them hiding something. It's into this morass of mistrust that Connor will return home. And as we all know, it's only a matter of time before the cheating scandal is exposed, which is why we say that Young and Restless has just set in motion a return, Connor's, that could have horrific consequences. Once Connor finds out that Adam and Chelsea blew up their relationships, he's quickly going to realize that the timing indicates they were upset about his regression and blame himself. If this doesn't set him back to a catastrophic point, nothing will. Connor has tried to self-harm before, and outside of the safety of the facility, he could take his anguish to a point that would be absolutely devastating to his loved ones. Chelsea, when referring to her suicide attempt, has feared Connor might experience the same level of mental distress, and when the secret explodes wide open in Genoa City, it could send them both spiraling downward to a terrifying degree.